Welcome to a new episode of Lucas and Steve Radio.
Yo guys, what's up? Welcome to a brand new episode of Lucas and Steve Radio.
And we got them all lined up for you. A brand new Tiesto, brand new David Guetta, throwing some Titans in there. Also a new Tujamo, a new Brando, just to name a few. And we're also gonna play some new music from ourselves. We got a scoop here in the show. We're kicking off with Steve Aoki, going in deep with Freak On. Lucas and Steve Radio.
Lucas and Steve. This is Lucas and Steve Radio.
All bad baddies, get your freak on, get your freak on, get your freak on. All bad baddies, get your freak on, get your freak on, get your freak on. All bad baddies, get your freak on, get your freak on, get your freak on. All bad baddies, get your freak on, get your freak on, get your freak on. All bad baddies, get your freak on, get your freak on, get your freak on. All bad baddies, get your freak on, get your freak on, get your freak on. All bad baddies, get your freak on, get your freak on, get your freak on. All bad baddies, get your freak on, get your freak on.
Turn the goddamn heat up. Which fat boy wanna put this beat on? All of the problems we got, drop them on the floor till they count on. You say what? Say what? Say what? Say what? Say what? The DJ's hypnotizing the whole club.
All bad baddies, get your freak on, get your freak on, get your freak on. All bad baddies, get your freak on, get your freak on, get your freak on. All bad baddies, get your freak on, get your freak on, get your freak on. All bad baddies, get your freak on, get your freak on, get your freak on.
Everybody looks so tasty. All of my girls got shaky, making them guys go crazy. Club says, please don't break me. Hot damn, hot damn, hot damn, hot damn, hot damn. Everybody about to get that freak on.
Freak on, 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 freak on. Get your freak on. Get your freak on. All bad baddies, get your freak on, get your freak on, get your freak on. All bad baddies, get your freak on, get your freak on, get your freak on. All bad baddies, get your freak on, get your freak on, get your freak on. All bad baddies, get your freak on, get your freak on, get your freak on. All bad baddies, get your freak on, get your freak on, get your freak on. All bad baddies, get your freak on, get your freak on, get your freak on.
You're listening to Lucas and Steve Radio. Lucas and Steve Radio.
Pieces of my soul I share, I spread the love and lose control. A million pieces of my soul I share, I spread the love and lose control. A million soul, I share, I spread the love and lose control.
Radio.
Everybody goes to the discoteca. All my fellas in the discoteca. We go down in the discoteca. Vamos todos a la discoteca. Move your body in the discoteca. Girl get naughty in the discoteca. Heat goes up in the discoteca. Everybody lost in the discoteca. Everybody lost in the
discoteca. Say what?
A la discoteca.
Social Request might have been the biggest challenge so far, throwing in a true battle of titans. Yes, first record, David Guetta together with Kiko and Oliver Giacomotto. Prayer, also PNAU, not sure how to pronounce that, but it's these guys that did that crazy tune with Dua Lipa and Elton John. But however, this time they teamed up with Medusa on a record called Rollin', and then there's Don Diablo teaming up with Bipolar Sunshine on this record called More more than a friend. So thank you all for voting on this massive social request. The most votes were for David Guetta and Kiko, Oliver Giacomoto, Prayer, social request.
Lucas and Steve. This is Lucas and Steve Radio. Radio.
These are the days and the nights that we live for. These are the moments that define our lives. I hear adventure 'cause it's knocking on our door. Somehow I know that it's time to let go of the past and find our future up among the stars. Time to rewrite the story that we want the world to know is ours. We'll never be this young again to chase the roads that have no end. Just breathe in deep and hold it in, 'cause this is where it all begins. Say that we wish we could go back. We'll want everything we have tonight. The the hours that we've got are flying by so fast. We can't wait 'cause it's time to let go of the past and find our future up among the stars. Time to rewrite the story that we want the world to know is ours. We'll never be this young again to chase the roads that have no end. Just breathe in deep and hold it in, 'cause this is where it all begins.
Lucas and Steve Radio.
Only a second ago, I was praying for miracles. Felt it inside of my bones. Must be something I'm looking for. And the thoughts that keep me up at night are the same that pull me to the light. And the hope that's burning in your eyes is a spark that fuels your inner fire. One hand to the heart, one to the sky. Together we can change the tide. Open your heart with an open mind. The truth is waiting to be found. If you believe it, could you believe it? If you believe it, could you believe it? It's only a moment away, and trying is all it takes. Yeah, you make me wanna change, and I believe that it's not too late. 'Cause the hope that's burning in your eyes makes me wanna start a fire. One hand to the heart, one to the sky. Together we can change the tide. Open your heart with an open mind. The truth is waiting to be found. If you believe it, could you believe it? If you believe it, could you believe it? If you believe it, could you believe it? One hand to the heart, one to the sky. Together we can change the tide. Open your heart with an open mind. The truth is waiting to be found.
Lucas and Steve. This is Lucas and Steve Radio.
Daddy, are you gonna come my way? Daddy, are you gonna come my way? Daddy, are you gonna come my way? I know a place where we can go. No need to be afraid. I know you feel the same. Daddy, are you gonna come my way? 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 Daddy, are you got it? Are you got it? Are you got it? Are you got it? Daddy, daddy, daddy. Wait, 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 wait. Daddy. gonna come my way? Daddy, are you 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 gonna come my way? I know a place where we can go. No need to be afraid. I know you feel the same. Daddy, are you gonna come my way? 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 Daddy, are you daddy? Are you daddy? Are you daddy? Are you daddy? Daddy, daddy, daddy. Wait, 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 wait.
Just played Ex Nomade, Daddy, great tune, some good vibes in there. And now we're about to premiere some new music from ourselves. It's a record called What About Now. We've been playing this one for a while now in our sets. Very often with a Like a G6 from Far East Movement mashup, so that might ring a bell if you've been paying attention at our sets. But then this was such a highlight in our set every time that we decided to make an original record. It's called What About Now. Really happy we are going to release it finally. So playing it for the first time here for you and Lucas and Steve Radio. What About Now?
Lucas and Steve Radio exclusive. What about now? Just you and me. What about now? What about now? What about listening to Lucas and Steve Radio. Lucas and Steve Radio.
I don't know what's happening. 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 Someone gave me some magic pills. Someone gave me some magic pills.
Radio.
Feel the fire. Burning higher. All around. Never down.
Never down.
Steve. This is Lucas and Steve Radio.
Played our tune Good Times, released at the end of 2025, and it's still in our sets every time. Up next is a brand new one by Mike Williams and Oaks, and that is making them this week's Artist of the Week. It's a great record called Better Now. It's a typical Mike Williams sound with a little bit of 2026 paint. Really great job. By the way, we've been planning this for a while, talked about it for years, but we are going back to back with Mike Williams. He's a great friend of ours, and we've been talking about this for a while. It's gonna be at Don't Let Daddy Know in Amsterdam in March, so if you happen to be there, it's gonna be fun. We're in full preparations of the set right now, and we're going to repeat that, by the way, in Miami also in March, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. Anyway, Mike Williams and Oaks, it's finally time to play that record, Better Now.
Lucas and Steve Radio, Artist of the Week.
You had me when I gave you every part of me, and now there's nothing left for me to hide. You had me I was holding on to every single promise that you told me with your eyes. Now it's the last time
Steve Radio.
Said, ooh, come on, baby, turn the lights off. Ooh, 'cause it's getting late. I said, ooh, I know you're gonna try to hang tough. Ooh, you shouldn't hesitate.
Turn the lights off. Turn the lights off. Turn the lights off. Turn the lights off.
I had love to burn. You had a wounded heart. Eyes across a crowded room. Should we let this start? I said, ooh, come on, baby, turn the lights off. Ooh, 'cause it's getting late. I said, ooh, I know you're gonna try to hang tough. Ooh, you shouldn't hesitate.
Turn the lights off. Turn the lights off. Turn the lights off. Turn the lights off.
This is Lucas and Steve Radio.
1, 2, 3 a.m., 3 a.m., 4. Everybody party till the party hit the floor, yeah. 1, 2, 3 a.m., 3 a.m., 4. Don't stop, get it, party and some more. 1, 2, 3 a.m., 3 a.m., 4. Everybody party till the party hit the floor, yeah. 1, 2, 3 a.m., 3 a.m., 4. Don't stop, get it, party and some more, Everybody party till the party hit the floor, yeah. Till the party hit the floor, yeah. Champagne showers and we party in the hills. If you partying with me, then you know just how it feels. I've been rolling off the Molly, I've been rolling off the pills. We be going till the sun, we be rolling like some wheels. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 a.m., 3 a.m., 4. Everybody party till the party hit the floor. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 a.m., 3 a.m., 4. Don't stop, get it, party and some more. Yeah.
remix of Steve Aoki's Weirder Things. Up next is the new Tiesto, a new Corey James and a new Brando. Before mixing these, we're going to say goodbye already. We're Lucas and Steve, and thank you so much for listening to our show. We will be back next week with a brand new show, brand new music.
Thanks for checking out. Have a great weekend. See you next week. Ciao.
This is Lucas and Steve Radio.
There goes my mind. There goes my way of life. There goes the way you let me down. It's a different type of sound, oh, yeah. There goes my pride. Hard dreams and paradise. The way it turned me inside out got me circling around my head. If I'm out of my mind, don't keep me in spaces, changing, craving all of these beautiful places. Save me, take me. All I got is spaces. The way I'm so inclined to see the writing on the wall, far from supernatural, yeah. What a sign I'm seeing. What a life, what a feeling I will. Those things are left alone. Some things just don't get known. If I'm out of my mind, don't keep me in spaces, changing, craving all of these beautiful places. Save me, take me. All I got is spaces.
You're listening to Lucas and Steve Radio. Lucas and Steve Radio. Lucas and Steve. This is Lucas and Steve Radio.
If you need somebody to talk to, I'm right here. If you need somebody to run to, tell me where. I miss those days when you were mine. Stay out late, drinking white wine. That summer haze, what a time. We would dance in the moonlight. Wish you were here on my right, taking shapes in my bedside. If you ask, then I won't lie. I like it when you say
Lucas and Steve Radio.